Hello, hello. Good afternoon. I think people know where the stream is on. Anybody in chat say something if you're actually able to watch this? I normally stream to Twitch, so I'm not 100% sure if it's coming through fully on YouTube properly. Anyone? Don't know if there's anybody even in the stream. It's hard to tell. YouTube, what are you doing? Let's just double check if the stream is actually live. There you go. All right, so we are live. Hello, hello. Okay, so Nikita Khrushchev is greeting me. Hello. Very interesting. Gotta say that's a blast from the past, to say the least. Yeah, so it's gonna be World of Warships today. Like I said, I normally stream on Twitch, but there's a bunch of people on YouTube, so I thought maybe I would stop over. Thank you. I thought I would stop over and stream some on YouTube and hang out. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out how the delay is. Can I speak up? Ooh. Okay. Yes. Let me adjust the volume here. So apparently it is. Is that a little bit better? Try to make sure my settings for YouTube. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure my settings for YouTube are the same as they are for Twitch and stuff like that. So, all right. Let's see. World of Warships has a new event. They have new American battleships that just came out. Well, at least one of them that you could get kind of by playing. This is the Kansas. They took the original South Dakota class. This was the 1920 South Dakotas, kind of. They fudged them a little bit. This is the original 1920 South Dakotas that were under construction. I think Kansas is supposed to be South Dakota. I think they wanted to use the South Dakota name for the class that was finally constructed in the 40s. So this is you can see it's big fat American standard battleship, 12 guns. And I think the next one in the next tier up in tier 9, they're calling it Minnesota, but it's I believe it was originally laid down as Indiana. And then I think the last one's just a random Tillman's design with 12 18-inch guns or something ridiculous like that. It's not an actual ship that was ever built or anything. So we'll have to we'll just have to pretend that didn't exist in terms of real life. But let's play this. Let's start with Kansas and go from there. Precious Cinnamon Roll. I gotta say, there's some great names. What makes a cinnamon roll precious, by the way? Does that mean it's like bejeweled? Bejeweled is the right word, right? Covered in jewels? Or precious meaning that it's like sweet? Let's see. I'm not dropping any frames or anything, right? Okay. Yeah, I've streamed once on YouTube before, which was for the 3,000 subscriber special, but that was just like face cam basically. I have not actually streamed any content of any variety, so I have no idea how well this is gonna work, or if anybody can find it even. Okay, yeah boy. So if you don't play World of Warships, basically ships are sort of given tiers, it's kind of evened out matchmaking, right? So tier 8 ships are mostly, I would say tier 8 ships are mostly World War II ships, right? So these were frontline ships during the war. So Massachusetts, Bismarck, Richelieu, the mythical completed Amagi as a battlecruiser form, that kind of stuff like that. Anything tier 9, tier 10, with the exception of a few of the American ships, Gearing and Shimakaze, are largely designs or, in a couple of cases, purely fictional. But mostly they're designs. Stuff like Riga, Yoshino, which was very loosely based on some Japanese supercruiser designs. Conquer, which was the unbuilt succession to Vanguard. Cinnamon Roll is precious and it has an adequate amount of icing. Is it possible to have too much icing on cinnamon rolls? I thought cinnamon rolls were designed to just carry as much icing as possible into your mouth. That was the entire purpose of cinnamon rolls. Atomschlagarbeit. Alright. One thing at least that these Tillman's class, or these kind of pre-Tillman's and then Tillman's class battleships they've added is they've given them really strong anti-aircraft. Following the US principle of, is there an empty space, please put an anti-aircraft gun on it. It's also not fast, if you'll notice. We're just chugging slowly along. Unfortunately, my fast battleship, where's the Iowa over here? The Iowa's not moving too quickly. Like, somehow I'm outstripping him, which is probably shouldn't be happening in a standard battleship. Yeah, see, this, like, this Yoshino, this is not actually... Again, if you don't play World of Warships, not actually a historical ship. In the sense of it was never even laid down or anything like that. This is just based off of some Japanese cruiser designs that may or may not have existed. We're not sure of. Do I like the British CAs? I have not played any of them. It's one of the only couple of lines of ships in this game I have not played. So we can look at my port and stuff after this, but I have not actually played the British heavy cruisers. In terms of like the way that they play in this game, I don't think I would particularly enjoy them. Oh boy. This is a problem. Oh, thank you. He's smoking up, so I'm going to disappear. That's extremely helpful. Yeah, the Shimmer got smacked. I'm sure he's torpedoing me. Do I play War Thunder? I do some. I mostly play War Thunder for the aerial combat. I don't particularly enjoy the ship combat in War Thunder. At least I haven't in the past. They're adding some battleships now. I know Nassau is coming. Some other capital ships. To me, it has always felt a bit like the ground combat, just with ship skins on top of it, which I think the ground combat's excellent. But I haven't enjoyed the ship combat when I played it. But also, I haven't played the ship combat in some time. So I know that there's like heavy cruisers and stuff like that. Prinz Eugen is in there. You know, they've sort of added ships over the last year. So I should probably go back and play. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe I'll do it on YouTube as well. I'll do a stream on it or something like that and explore some of the ships that are in there now. When I was playing it, last time I played it, it was, you know, mostly like destroyers, light cruisers, and a lot of like torpedo boats and gunboats and stuff like that. Which, while fun, is a different sort of kind of naval simulation. What was more fun was playing like airplanes and torpedoing them. As I really enjoy the air combat in War Thunder. It's very well done. Sort of like if you ever played the wargaming title, this is a mess. We don't have, our destroyer over here got torpedoed and died, so we have no scouting on this side. So this is gonna be a real problem now. As soon as he died, it kind of really it's gonna cause an issue for us. So the one thing with these ships, these new American, wow, he's not moving at all. These new American battleships that they added, is the hello uncoiled pack. Hi to you as well. Yeah, the thing with these, this is supposed to be South Dakota 1920, like the original South Dakota class, basically. This is supposed to be South Dakota as she was laid down, even though they're calling it Kansas. But they didn't give it the Mark II guns. They gave it some kind of weird gun that was never in the US Navy, and it has absolutely terrible penetration characteristics. So if you see me firing a lot of high explosive shells, it's because the armor-piercing shells are atrocious for these guns. It's just not a particularly... I'm not really sure why Wargaming went this way with this ship. The Mark II was such a heavy... Oh boy, no, I can't shoot him. Was such a heavy weapon that they couldn't mount it on the Iowa class, right? They famously had to remake the turrets and everything. But in the case of this game, this is some 45 caliber Mark 7, a ship that didn't actually, like a, nice, we got a couple of kills here. A gun that was never actually made. Chat is like, again, I'm not used to using YouTube, right? So it's hard for me to tell, like, I'm not sure if I'm dropping off because it keeps swinging wildly on stats on YouTube. So let me know if it, in chat, if it looks like it's interrupted or anything like that. It might just be the way YouTube handles live streaming, and I'm just used to Twitch's format. Oh, these ships are so slow, you can't really do anything in them. And unfortunately, I cannot push up this side because we got, there's no scouting on this side now. So I'm using a ship that has pretty poor penetration to try to shoot more powerfully, better armed battleships. I really wish I had armor piercing loaded there. Uncoiled pack, by the way. I always have questions. I see names in game too, and I'm always wondering. I always have questions about how people came up with their names. Always intrigues me. Play key battle. I will later, the new battle mode. I have no idea what I'm doing. I played it a little bit yesterday, and it was a disaster because I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. So we can try it out in a minute and see. I basically sailed around and shot at some random squid-looking things. I don't know. I know it's the event for the season, and that seems kind of cool. It just would help if I had an idea, a clue what I was doing. Nice. Ouch! 1920's armor is not doing me any favors here, unfortunately. I'll tell you what, Junior, if you can give me a clue what I'm supposed to do in key battles, that will help. I'm not even, like, I made it to the portal once. Yeah, ouch. Yeah, this is gonna be it. I need to turn to make sure I don't get torpedoed here. I think, I'm trying to figure out who these torpedoes are from. Can I turn inside this one? I can. Unfortunately, it means I took some damage from the Yoshina behind me. Let's help with some anti-aircraft fire. Help out our... Yeah. A little bit of anti-aircraft fire helps. Yeah, I'm big, fat, and slow, so I'm now the target of everybody on the enemy team over here. Change back to high explosive so I can shoot bow end ships.
Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, you just don't do a lot of damage in this ship. Like, it doesn't have...
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
It doesn't have the punch that a lot of American battleships have. Let's see. I thought he was going to be angled in towards me, so I loaded HE, and instead I have broadside ship that I could have shot high, could have shot armor piercing at, even the weak armor piercing from this ship. Let's see. Okay, I've got these two battleships over here are kind of no. Okay, I'm telling you, if anyone can people are asking in chat here, like, what am I? Okay, if someone can explain to me what I'm supposed to be doing in key battles, I will play key battles. Okay. So if you just write me the sort of like basic information here that I need to know about playing key battles, such as what am I doing? And I will happily play them.
Our victory is in sight.
Unfortunately, right now I'm playing Kansas, so. My Lexington is right there. Let's see here. And by the way, hold on just a second. Let me actually aim. I don't know how much people actually... You get the keys. Shoot stuff, get key, escape. Buy infernal camos with battle points. Yeah, but I mean, am I supposed to join people in their random divisions? Or am I supposed to leave? Or... am I supposed to shoot other players? Or only the little weird fish things? Ow! Ow, ow, Massachusetts. Ow. That was not kind. This ship just has no armor. And unlike me, Massachusetts has guns that actually... You can div or not, it's up to you. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll play it next. And everybody tell me what I'm doing wrong. Which I'm sure is a lot. Because I didn't do very much right when I tried it. God, it'd be nice if the ship had armor. It turns out 1920s armor was not very good. That's all I have to say. Oh man, my Lexington's, look at this. He's lost most of his planes. His squadrons are really low now. A lot of his Avengers have died. Oh.
Our victory is in sight.
But yeah, and by the way, how is the YouTube like streaming experience? Like from a viewer perspective. I don't actually watch on YouTube very often. If it had armor, it'd be good, and that's what Wargaming wants. I actually don't, to some extent, I don't mind the armor being terrible. Oh, that's, I'm gonna hit that island. What I do mind is the guns being terrible. If you're gonna be a big ship with just based on, you know, and a ton of guns and all these other trade-offs, I'd like the guns to actually be good. The chat overlay on Twitch is way better, yes. But I would say most of the people that watch me for various things are on YouTube, right? So if more people who kind of enjoy my stuff are on YouTube or Instagram, it makes more sense to do live content on YouTube as well. At least, mostly, as long as the interface is relatively decent. Like, look at that. These guns just... If I was in a Massachusetts and shot at Massachusetts like that, it would have exploded. I think that's the thing that frustrates me. Oh god. That Massachusetts is still alive. You either get good guns or good armor, never both. You forget that Kremlin exists in this game. And disagrees with you strongly. Is this Yoshino moving?
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
There you go. Finally a Citadel hit on this ship. I would say with the Russian ships you pay for it, you have decent armor and guns, but most of the time, most of the Soviet ships have very terrible maneuverability. I'm not too unhappy with my performance in this game, actually. But can't complain too bad. Man. Yeah, see, I can't do anything to this Riga. Like, literally nothing. Am I actually gonna... There's no way for me to fit between them. Yeah, my guns don't have enough pin to really do serious damage to that Riga. I think this is the enemy, guys.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
We've done our best. Unless it's Bismarck or Kremlin, yeah. Bismarck doesn't have great guns, though. Bismarck in real life didn't have great guns, right? They're only 380 millimeter. They were fairly undersized. But I mean, to be fair, so did the KGV class. A lot of ships built, a lot of the Atlantic battleships built around that era didn't have huge guns. That was more a Japanese and American thing. I just don't see how I survive here. I'm dead. Yep. Ouch. Yeah, well, as large as this ship is, it's very, very hard for carrier planes to miss you. Right? Carrier planes are going to be able to land shells on this massive deck. Oh, not shells, but bombs. I mean, it is a massive, massive ship. Unfortunately, Atomschlag Albert is having himself a nice game. But I think we're going to lose this game. Yeah, just could have been useful to have a couple of big salvos here and there to finish off, but that's not something this ship really does very well. America doesn't use guns, they use freedom launchers. And proper American, they shoot large, fat shells. HMS Furious had 457, yep. There were designs, I mean, there were some British designs to have 457 millimeter guns. Potentially later on for late war ship. The US played with them as well too, and then went with the 16-inch guns. The 16-inch guns with the American super heavy shells had such huge penetration values. There really wasn't any reason to go bigger. Two counts. Two other counts. All right, let's try key battles then. All right, let's do this again because I really don't know what I was doing. So apparently chat has an idea of what to do. So can you guys please explain to me what I'm supposed to be doing? So battle type, key battle. The only thing I can do is this, which is space theme. I'm not sure why Halloween is space themed, but we're just gonna go with it. I guess actually wait, I should change my port to be the one that looks like this space theme as well, right? It's not space. What's it called? It's called where was it? Polygon. This thing. It's like some weird space underwater adventure. This is the Halloween mode. I have literally no idea what I'm doing at this, so we're gonna go ahead and start. And someone please tell me as we go through here. It's a very odd Halloween theme. By the way, if you guys have seen, hold on, I'm gonna give me a second here. Let's swap up here. If you guys saw the posts I put up or something, I got my one of the t-shirts that's up that I had made. This is the King George V one. These are awesome, by the way. I think they're linked in most of the video descriptions or whatever. But yeah, they'll ship pretty much anywhere. I was quite happy with the way that they turned out. Okay. The mission is exit via the portal, find a key. Oh wait, oh wait, hold on. Some weird fish thing is trying to kill me. Let's do this first. Is it possible for me to do a hood shirt? Yes, it would be possible to do a hood shirt. I have, I think the designs I've done so far were Bismarck, Yamato, and King George V. But I will open to doing some more. Most people seem to really, like, all the ones that people have gotten have been the Yamato one, basically. Everybody really likes Yamato. Yes, you're right. Sorry. I forgot I was sharing my, there you go. I was showing this shirt off and forgot to switch back to the game. You love the hood. Okay. So do I want damage reduction? We want more guns. Main battery reload. Let's fire faster. Can I kill still somebody else's? These turrets do not turn very fast. Oh wait, I can invite this guy to my division. Okay. No, don't shoot at him. I'm inviting him. Okay, if you don't want to agree. I mean, I'll join with this other guy. Oh, whoa, this speed boost is huge.
The ship is on fire.
I actually, bizarrely enough, I do not have Hood in World of Warships. It's one of the few ships I don't have. This is crazy. Why is this, why? Oh my god, I'm so fast. Also, I'm not sure if I'm killing this guy or not, or what's happening here. Okay. Cool, I killed him, and I have a friend here, this guy. I don't know what that says for me, but I have a friend. Alright, chat, you're still supposed to be telling me what I'm supposed to be doing. So do I go for one of these key things here? How big is this map? Yeah. Okay, I'm on the edge here, so do I go here to this guy? I'm not sure what the latency is, so. Go to the objective. Alright, that's what I'm doing. This is so different than the last Halloween mode. I mean, generally they do a really good job on the Halloween modes, but this one is way different than the previous Halloween modes. Like, I feel like I'm mostly just shooting at these weird little squid things. Okay, I kill monsters and other things if they shoot at me. Okay. Oh. I hope this thing doesn't torpedo me. I wasn't paying attention. Main battery reload again. More guns. Always more guns.
Heavily damaged.
Okay. I'm healing again. I keep going towards this objective thing in the middle. That's where I'm headed. Go around, kill monsters and other people if they attack you. Alright, that feels like a basic enough assessment of what I need to be doing. Oh, hold on. I forgot to... I think my bot is set up. Does it say this? No. The bot is not set up correctly for YouTube. Apparently not. Oh, there is. The bot is just very, very slow on YouTube. Sorry about that, guys. But that's where the t-shirts are, by the way, if you like them. So I did all the designs for the shirts myself, actually. Like I said, people requested a few. Hood's been requested. And I think some other things that aren't shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to do, and right now it only accepts PayPal. Like you can pay with credit card through PayPal, but it only accepts PayPal. I need to get that kind of optimized a little bit as well. This guy's called a lobster-eyed. But I think maybe like some cell phone cases or some little stuff that people like, you know, if you have ships that you're a fan of or something like that. Because I know people get really attached to specific ships. Be it in this game or other games. Or just sort of historically, for a historical perspective. It gets fun when you have a key and other people do not. Okay, what? Oh, okay, the key is... Gotcha. The key is in this spot right here, right? Man, this guy has a lot of HP. Alright, weird squid thing dead. Oh, you do a lot of damage. Alright, we have now picked up 3 reloads. In general, you're attached to Hood, Pride of the Royal Navy. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Hood was the symbol of the Royal Navy for, I don't know, 20 plus years, right? Sailed around, largest warship in the world, sailed around the globe. Good lord, those torpedoes are fast. Okay, didn't know that ship had torpedoes. Someone let me know next time that Gale has torpedoes, apparently. Oh, also rocks. Rocks are not good. Wait, why is this guy shooting me? Yeah, I kind of need to go. The Bismarck came and shot her, yeah. Unfortunately. I'm probably dead. How do you know that? Oh, that thing is fast. I assume Gales are like the destroyers of this mode. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. Holy crap, those are fast.
The ship is on fire.
Ooh, there's some weird graphical glitches around these edges too. Whoa, those torpedoes are fast. Those torpedoes are much faster than me. It would be nice if I could have a clue what I was doing. How do I get out of here? Someone killed that Gale. That's good, I think. 120 knots for torps. Oh. Uh-oh. Jesus, they're fast.
We're below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Not anymore, we're not. Where do I find a key at? We picked up another division mate, by the way. That's nice. I'm the torpedo dodger, yes. I'm the new Eurobeat. If you guys have watched any of Euro's videos on YouTube. He's the ultimate torpedo dodger. Alright, where do I go? This is the only key here. Okay. So can I say something to my division? No, I can't. Oh, it says team. Let's see. Let's see if that actually chat works. It isn't really that hard. Yeah, but I'm mostly trying to learn this while I'm trying to read chat on my second monitor, so this isn't exactly helping. Chatting with people is difficult to focus on what you're doing sometimes. All right, so I'm gonna go grab the key here, and then I guess I head back to the middle and I get out.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Acknowledged.
Wait. No, man, there's more of these random... Where are these guys? There they are. Thorn ridges. It's the lobster-eyed thing. Words are hard. Like, does this mean he has armor up when he's got the yellow stuff, or... I'm very confused. I'm confused if I'm supposed to not shoot those, or what I'm supposed to do here. And this acid seems to be burning my ship. Wait, this is my first stream with you, and I'd like to compare it to Dr. Disrespect. He always says members only chat. You have free chat. I like that. Well, I do not have thousands of people watching me like he does, so I mean, I appreciate that though, and I do enjoy chatting with everybody. So it is definitely easier when you have tens of people to chat with than when you have thousands. Like somebody like him is it's a very different, I think, experience to try to handle. I'm in a division already. Oh, this guy wants to. I mean, okay, I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna leave my division and join Mr. Blackout here. I didn't get the key because Silver Blackout took it. He gets you mad. You want to challenge him to WoWs. I think that's his thing, though, right? I mean, he's obviously been very, very successful with it. A bunch of people love watching him. You say it's the first stream you've seen me here. This is the first time I've ever streamed on YouTube. I figured because I do have a lot of subs on YouTube comparatively, that it'd be worth doing some stuff on YouTube to see if people would be interested. And we have 5,000 subscribers coming up soon, so not really sure. There's going to be an event, something next week here on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe a live show in the evening EU time, daytime US time, like we did for 3,000 subscribers. But something like that, I think. Good God, it's so hard to shoot them when they hit the accelerator button. I'm not used to aiming at ships going this fast in this game. He's a Call of Duty guy, yeah. Is that all the keys? Oh. Okay, so next time I know the keys drop from those big, the big lobster things. Which I did not know. Also, I kind of feel bad I was in division with this guy and now I'm shooting at him. But he didn't help me get a key. Wait, I'm shot by some acid guy. You'd have the advantage if it was WoWs. Probably. I think... I would be surprised if Wargaming hasn't paid him to do a stream before. Like, I bet if you looked, you could probably find him doing something like that. Wait, that sounds horrible. Is that actually a tactic, RTG? Where you just undiv and then ram them? So basically, I need to kill this guy to get his key, right? I just don't do enough damage, though, now that he's all buffed up. Yo, sup, Tim? How are you? My ship currently has ramming hull equipped. Wait, I'm going to the Octagon? This is the Octagon. Feeling chonky. COD is true esports. WoW's being an esports game. Well, I mean, there is like King of the Seas. There are certain events in WoW's where they do tournaments and stuff. But yeah, I would say it's not really an esports title. Whoa, I can citadel this thing? Well, that'd be nice to know. Yeah, he seems like he's in... Check modules and missions. Yeah, okay, that's very useful to know. So this is basically Battle Royale mode now, right? Like this Octagon mode? Yeah, that's why I said it's like a Battle Royale mode now, right? The map is closing on me, I can see that. I think my friend Gale is dead here by going outside the map. Wait, is he losing HP for that? I'm confused. If he is, it isn't very much. Okay, well, he's dead anyways. Let's reduce some damage. All right, so now basically what you're saying is I should anyone know how to do full screen and view chat at the same time? I have no idea. I don't use YouTube enough. All right, so how do I leave the division? Like, how do I actually leave my division? Oh, this ship doesn't handle very well when you're full speed. Yeah, danger. Okay. Okay, so I need to undiv. Ah, I see here. Okay. I see it. Thank you. Like I said, I'm really not sure what I was doing in this mode before. So let's just wait till we get a speed boost. I'll undiv and I'm gonna ram one of these guys. Let's see what happens. We got 14 seconds left. These guys do not know what they're doing, so... The problem is it's two of them and they don't know to leave the division yet, so... Let's ram this one dude. Oh, he sniffed it out. He sniffed out the ram. He saw it was coming. Oh. Okay, so this is the ramming hull. I apparently did not realize that was something you could activate to make yourself immune to ramming. I see. I have learned. Now these two are going to stay in the same division and just sail around because they can't figure out how to get out of the division yet. Okay, all right. I learned things about key battles. Mostly, this is kind of a weird mode, and I know that this is for Halloween, but so you can buy the Halloween camos, right? Pretty much, that's the advantage to this. Oh, that's a different consumable set than the one I have. Okay. Yeah, basically made him immune. So when I rammed him, I just took all the damage. Okay. Is it random which ones you earn? Where was it here? Is it? Okay, it's not on this. Okay. So I'll look when... These two are not... Look at these two are not leaving the vision. Okay. I don't know if they know what they're doing, but I'll finish the battle here. I got container. Oh, I have to, oh, okay. So this is for the new American Battleship Collection. These things here. So what's in this collection? We have medals. This is the American Defense Service Medal. The cool thing about this is they actually provide a lot of great history. For each of these items. So as you collect them, you get to learn about the history of these. So this is the American Defense Service Medal. What medals do we have? World War I Victory Medal, Asiatic Pacific Campaign Medal, and European African Middle Eastern Campaign Medal. Okay. Then we have, okay, these are Thomas Kincaid, Willis Lee, George Dewey, and William Sims. These are weapons? Okay, 305mm twins. So these are American battleship guns, all these 356s. These are the 406s, which, it won't say. I need to unlock it before I can get the history behind it, I guess. The 406 twins and then the 406 triples, okay. And, okay, these are uniforms. Okay, that's kind of cool. And at the end, you get Oklahoma. So if you complete this, you get the Battleship Oklahoma for this collection. Which obviously was one of the ships sunk at Pearl Harbor and still remains. It was not, it's still a war grave. Oh, what did I get in this one? And this one is the Asiatic Pacific Campaign Medal. Yeah. Awarded to any member of the United States Armed Forces who served in the Asiatic Pacific Theater between Pearl Harbor and March 2nd, 1946, which is when they started the complete drawdown. Cool. By the way, if you're watching, and well, obviously you're watching here on YouTube, but I also have an active Instagram account, a pretty large active Instagram account too. So if you like a bunch of pictures of old warships and stuff like that, the bot should give you the links here. There it is. And the bot has my Instagram account and obviously the YouTube account, but you're watching on that. But check out the Instagram account for sure. I think we're about close to about 1,000 followers on Instagram. And it's mostly, it's the 60-second videos that you've already seen if you're following YouTube or subscribed on YouTube. But additionally, it's a bunch of old history photos and stuff like that. So stuff that doesn't make the 60 seconds videos goes on Instagram as individual picture posts. Just if you see cool, cool photos floating around and stuff like that. They're on Instagram there. I'm not gonna do key battles again. I didn't really love that. It was a bit weird. Let's play Des Moines. I've been grinding Des Moines to finish the legendary module upgrade. I'm kind of playing American ships today, so. Might go through a bunch of water here. Oh boy. Oh. Work in progress ship. So this is a ship that has not been released into the game yet, the Van Voss. I'm only in the base ship for key battles. There's a ton of ships to unlock. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I think probably it's better once like in a week or two when everybody has or however long the mode lasts, in a couple of days, everybody has an idea what they're doing.
Action stations.
Like you saw that in the Octagon thing, we were all just sailing around. No one knew to like leave divisions properly to fight. So I think probably once people figure out, it gets a little more competitive. You've had the game for over 4 years and no tier 10 ships. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that are like that. The good thing about the game, though, is this game is pretty well balanced around, like, if you have Bismarck, right, or something like that, you don't have to have a tier 10 ship to have fun. You can sort of play, there's people that play, like, thousands and thousands to just play First World War ships. They love Bayern or something like that. Hey, man, what's up? I'm a new subscriber. Hello, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. We're getting close to 5,000, so you're helping us push up there. I don't know if anybody... I don't think anybody has publicly subscribed during the stream. There should be YouTube alerts. Let's see if the bot works right. But it only shows being YouTube if you're set to private. If you keep your subscriptions private, then you don't get notifications on stream or anything like that for people subscribing. So that you don't out yourself while watching a stream. Make that another subscriber. Thank you very much. I'm intrigued if you're not a subscriber how you saw this stream. I would think it was mostly went out to subs, but okay, this Shimakaze is gonna get radared now. Oh, I broke his engine. And he's now stuck in my... He's stuck in this radar for a very long time. 33 more seconds. I think he's dead. Yeah, now his torpedo tubes are broken. American heavy cruiser shells are disgusting. Yeah, well, thank you very much for subscribing, guys. I appreciate it very much. And there's a new video. I just found the stream, figured what the hell you watch. Well, awesome. Yeah, there's a new 60 seconds video. If you guys enjoy those, there's a new video up on the one up today as well. I wish I knew where this guy was to shoot him with AP. I don't have radar and I can't see him through the smoke there. That's too bad. Yeah, well, thank you for hanging out during the stream. Yeah, and so if you guys did subscribe and you haven't seen this stuff on the channel, I make a bunch of short videos. Pretty much most of the ships you find in this game or in War Thunder or in like Azure Land or something like that, like 60-second short videos about each one of them. So there's a bunch of them up on the channel. And the new one went up today was for King George V. The battleship HMS King George V. Tomorrow's your birthday, you were born on Halloween. That's a pretty cool birthday, though. You get like an awesome party, though. Oof, those torps. That scared me. That. Yeah, this is probably not the situation you wanted to find yourself in. So the Des Moines class is one of the few sort of tier 10 ships in this game that was actually constructed. And the Des Moines had the 203mm 8-inch auto loaders. So the reload for a heavy cruiser is absolutely amazing. They're probably the, well, I mean, I think they're definitely the best gun-armed cruisers ever made. The very sort of pinnacle end of the gun-armed cruiser because they were rapidly replaced with missile cruisers. Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Congratulations on surviving another year, getting older. Alright, so there is... Okay, there's a battleship over here. The thing is, I don't want to... I don't have great armor. I don't want to expose myself to broadside on stuff at B here. So... I don't want to risk getting just sort of like deleted. We do have a bunch of stuff fighting this thunder over here, so I'm going to duck in towards the middle cap. Oh yeah, do you have big birthday plans? I assume like trying not to catch COVID is everyone's birthday plan right now. Ah, there's a Minotaur. Or to say it properly British, Minotaur. I speak American English though, so it's a Minotaur. Ooh, okay, so this is what I was worried about. Yeah, birthday party and COVID, yeah, exactly. Pretty much anything in COVID. Right. I had friends that were supposed to get married this year, getting married in COVID. Any of this is actually not very good. I'm just going to keep maneuvering. I'm going to try to make it hard for this Minotaur to farm me. Until I can get unspotted. If I can. Nope. There's a Holland here. I was hoping to get close enough to radar this Minotaur. Because my armor piercing will wreck him. Instead, I'm just going to have to try to get around this hill here. Ah, just in time to get the Minotaur spotted, but it just took me too long. Yeah. Yeah, if you're younger, I can see on a little... I mean, passing it on to somebody who's older than you is, you know, really the biggest concern, right? I assume this little bastard torpedoed. Well, he ate somebody else's torpedoes. This has been an easy win. I don't think the enemy team really did very much in this game. We sort of caught that Chimikaze early on, though, and that really helped win this game pretty substantially. Sorry, I'm going to adjust my screen just slightly here so that it's easier for me. The YouTube chat format shows up differently on my second monitor than the way Twitch does it, so I'm just showing it like this now. Okay, that should be better. Well, okay. We did kill that Thunder died up there, which is good. In a battle, you rammed a German DD in New York. Yes, it's kind of fun to ram destroyers. You're like, well, how realistic is that? It actually happened a lot. A surprising number of ships were rammed at various stages.
Our team has taken the lead.
A lot of ships were heavily damaged in rammings and with friendly ships as well. That was actually a serious problem. It happened, speaking of King George V, that happened to King George V. She very badly damaged her bow ramming a smaller ship. And the Japanese struggled with it a lot. They had several combat rammings. Night fighting under very confusing circumstances led to all kinds of stuff. Obviously, ships damaging each other, sort of friendly fire incidents, as well as, yeah, rammings and all kinds of stuff.
Stations reporting the position of much obliged.
Okay, so that battleship that would have been the concern to me is gone. So now I'm just going to close into the Smolensk here. The Japanese destroyer in Fuetaka. Okay, well, I mean, it is a heavy cruiser. Okay. Not really sure what the plan is here. We're gonna HE trade. He has torps, so he can, in theory, torp rush me, which I kind of don't want to have happen. Kind of hoping more ships from my team shoot him here. Oh. The Richthofen just absolutely splatted him, so that fixes that problem. He's trying to torpedo me now, for sure.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
I just angle towards him to make sure I don't get torpedoed. I assume they're gonna pop up here any minute, so I'm just gonna go bow in. It makes it easier for me to dodge them. Or he didn't get them off? They would have made it to me by now if he had any torpedoes left. Oh, it's just a carrier left. We win. Dreadnought sank a U-boat by ramming it. Yeah, I believe that's correct, actually. Not the only time submarines were sunk by ramming. A fair number of them were sunk by ramming. Obviously, scenarios where, say, a U-boat was, or submarine of some variety was spotted on the surface, a ship charging it down, you know, running it basically right down at it at full speed, submarines trying to crash dive, the ship's trying to run over to drop depth charges, you know, a lot of stuff can go wrong, and you end up ramming. Wow, look at our Shimakaze had a great game. Nice job. Compliment. Plays well. Not bad to give me here either. 2.3k base XP. This is actually a really good score. I think it was mostly because I shot destroyers. Yeah, I did 25,000 damage to destroyers here. So this is the better part of 2 tier 10 destroyers. So if you play World of Warships and you want to find a way to get a lot of XP and go up the tiers quickly, shoot destroyers. Because the percentage of damage that you do to a ship is what counts. So doing 10,000 damage to a destroyer is the same as if I had done 45,000 damage to a Yamato. So it's not just this damage number that matters, but it's who you do it to. That gives you a lot more credits and experience if you're playing this game to grind. I don't know, people watching like in chat, like how much people play World of Warships or not. I assume if you're watching, you probably play some, but maybe not. Oh, okay. We have undress service uniform. This is the one, this is the sailor uniform that everybody thinks of for the US Navy. Yeah, most well-known outfit of US Navy sailor or petty officer, the undress service uniform. Yeah. He has shirt and trousers of blue woolen cloth or shirt and trousers of white cotton. You play World of Warships? Yeah. It's a pretty good game. Early on, it was very limited. It was basically just Japanese and U.S. navies. And over the years now, the last couple of years, they've added an enormous number of navies. Mostly historical ships. Mostly. And then there's designs. I'm pretty good with most of the stuff that was paper designs. It's interesting to see ships that weren't ever built. There's a few ships where they've kind of made things up. Those are the ones, depending. Like this ship, like for example, Venezia, like this is just a made-up ship. The Italians never had a design like this, really. This is slapped together for now. They needed to have something at the very highest end of the Italian line that made sense, right? Because you can have Zaras or stuff like that, but some people say it's dying. I don't think so. In terms of number of people online, it's been super busy, pretty stably busy for quite some time. At least here in Europe. I don't know where you guys are when you're saying it's dying or not, but like I live in Europe, so I play on the European server. The EU server's pretty busy. It's pretty consistently, yeah, there's 24,000 players online right now in Europe. So I don't know like the Asia or North American servers, but it's still quite, I would say this is pretty, as popular as it's ever been. Just anecdotally. Low tiers on NA servers are pretty empty. Okay. That's also, they did something where, new players have protected matchmaking now. So you can't see an experienced player. So there's like 2 sets of matchmaking on low tiers. I don't know how high that goes. So I think that makes it feel pretty empty. So even with 25,000 people online, if I went back and played a low tier ship, like let's play, I live in Vienna in Austria. So let's play Tatra because this is the one of 2 Austro-Hungarian ships in the game. By the way, Eugen Stahlberger. It's a great name for my captain. I flipped through my captain until I got someone who seemed tipped like also this mustache. Come on. This guy's epic. First World War Austrian captain here. But if I play, I'm pretty sure this is going to be even with 24. It seemed like a good player. How much do I know about the game? I've played since the game was released, so probably quite a lot about the game. Yeah, I'm a pretty good player. There are definitely better players, but I'm a pretty good player. But yeah, if I go into, like, I think for me, there'll be a pretty long queue. Even with 25,000 people online, I think I might, well, this is prime time, I might not get bots. All those ships, yeah. It's a lot of playing over the years. Has I played this game for about 5 years now? Whatever. Close to 5 years, I think, since it's been out. Is it possible for me to get your game name? Yours is TE1E. Yes, my game name is on every, it's LastKaiser. It's in every game you play, it's displayed on the screen, so it'd be kind of hard to hide it. But like I said, I play on the European server, so if you're not on the European server, then there's no cross-server play between regions. There's some legal reasoning, some stuff. Let's see though. No, it's mostly, there's no bots. Okay, so we're late enough in the afternoon now that there's no bots. Like, these are all experienced players. Like, nobody in this matchmaking can see new players. Because there was a real problem with, like, seal clubbing. That kind of stuff.
All stations, proceed and capture that area.
Let's see here. What's the one ship that's been with me since the beginning? I love the Japanese cruiser line. They're one of the original lines of ships in the game. I have Atago. I think Atago is probably my most played ship. I've had it the entire time. So yeah, I think probably Atago. Or yeah, probably Atago. We can play Atago here after this. I haven't played it in a little while actually. Let's see. For the King and the Kaiser, let's, that's inappropriate. Randomly blind shooting. See, this is the thing, right? Like, some people play only these lower tier ships, so they're so used to these maps, they know exactly where to shoot and stuff. It'd be really unfair to have to have new players have to play with these kind of players in these maps. Even me, someone who's played a lot, like I don't play these maps nearly as often as some people that love the like early like World War I or between warships. I have 2 guns, by the way. It's such a bad ship. The Austro-Hungarian Navy was kind of terrible. A huge waste of money. Oh, let's just go back from these torpedoes.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Love playing the British Tier 3 battleships and Gengut. What is the British Tier 3 battleship? I don't remember which one they put for... It's a while since I went through the line. Which one is it HMS Orion? Which one's the Tier 3 one? My pop guns. They sound amazing though. Listen to them. I don't know if it's 2 shells. This is really more like a destroyer escort. Or like a torpedo boat. Oh, I hit somebody. With my pop guns. Ooh, I hit him with both of my pop guns. Almost 1,000 damage. Bellerophon. Okay. Bellerophon's the Tier 3. And then in HMS Orion's the Tier 4 ship, right? Yeah. Thank you for the subscription. What is this? Guta DLS. Thank you very much for the sub.
Was darf ihr dem Serieso?
Let's see here.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
I don't have great guns. By I don't have great guns, I mean I have terrible guns, and I'm afraid to torp because these guys, my teammates, are constantly sailing around in front of me here. So let's see if I can torpedo behind them now. We'll see if he goes across this. It's a U.S. protected cruiser.
Kritischer Maschinenschaden.
Chester? My engine doesn't work anymore. If you guys are Formula 1 fans, you know the Bono my engine memes. That's where I'm at right now. Wait, I want to use both my guns? Alright. Oh, we set a fire? What I've learned from this game is that I'm very glad that I'm not sailing in a early 20th century Austro-Hungarian destroyer. These things are crazy, by the way. People went... I mean, if you look at it, it's basically a big fishing boat. People went into combat in seagoing vessels with 75 to 80 crewmen on what is really just a glorified trawler. It is a bit nuts. I put something on Instagram the other day. It was a picture of Acosta, HMS Acosta being launched. And you can see just how small the ship is. And to think that that ship was at Jutland being shot at by battle cruisers. The guys in the, especially in the early 20th century destroyers, were nuts. You were super exposed. You get very limited armament. Not exactly, you know, what we think of as a warship, per se, in the modern sense of the word. I mean, there's... modern pleasure yachts are demonstrably bigger than these ships were.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Just go ahead and yeet some more torpedoes in here. Oh, somebody got torpedoed, I saw it. Off to finish an essay. Good luck in fair seas. Same to you as well. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll try to do some more stuff on YouTube. If people actually enjoy watching streams on YouTube, then we'll I'll try to do some more streaming here on YouTube. Just kind of wanted to do today to see if people were actually like people that watch the videos wanted to hang out. Been pleasantly surprised by number of people sort of participation. I wasn't really sure how YouTube streaming would work out. Let's see. But anyways, thank you. Thank you very much for stopping by. Let's see here. I can't, he's just out of my range. I don't want to shoot so that I'm spotted. We did land a torpedo here. We did torpedo one of these destroyers. These ships have so little firepower that this game is taking forever. We can't really kill each other. Oh, we're gonna get... Asking for multiple gun hits was too much. Oh, I think I saw the low health ship. That's probably the one that I torpedoed. Can I land torpedo? Can I land gun shells? Oh my goodness. So, true story about Austro-Hungarian Navy. The guns were made in what is now in Bohemia, which is now the modern-day Czech Republic.
Maschinenboost deaktiviert.
A lot of the like heavy mechanical parts of the ship were made in modern-day Hungary, of any of the warships. The crew, the sort of like gunnery and everything like that was mostly from Skoda. Was mostly Czechs or Bohemians with Skoda Works. They spoke one language. The officership was largely German-speaking Austrian or Hungarian. All the sort of like navigators and proper seamen were predominantly from the Italian or Balkan portions of the empire. It's a really bizarre mix. You read about these stories, like just people you couldn't really command a ship where you needed to speak 5 languages. Like, it was one thing in the army where you could at least have unique units. And the Austrian army was always kind of a mess for this reason, because it's all the different languages in the empire, but it was really bad on the Navy. They just couldn't communicate effectively. You know, if the captain's screaming orders in Italian, but in German, but the navigator, you know, speaks Italian and German, but he has to communicate in Italian to the helmsman, this kind of stuff. Like, it's just a really tough scenario in terms of managing a Navy. It contributed to their poor performance. Not the only thing that contributed to their poor performance, but the Austro-Hungarian Navy didn't exactly set itself a high bar for achievements. Okay. We have literally everyone here in the same... Ouch. I just got... speaking of friendly rammings... Yeah, and this ship, Tatra, is actually named for a region, at the time a region of the Empire, which is the mountain region in northern Slovakia, and what is now modern-day Slovakia. At the time was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a really beautiful part of the world, actually. The Tatras are an unbelievably beautiful part of the world, full of castles and pretty mountains. But technically at the time, the Tatra, the region of Tatra, would have been part of the Kingdom of Hungary. So this was a ship named for a ship named for a part of Hungary which doesn't exist as part of Hungary anymore, for an empire that didn't exist. Like, the whole thing is a complete mess if you follow any of the history of it.
Maschinenboost aktiviert.
Let's see. Oh! We appear to have found an enemy ship. Uh-oh, this is a problem.
Feueralarm.
Come on, glorious Skoda works. Oh boy. I somehow managed to miss all my shots there?
Unser Team hat die Führung
Problem
übernommen.
gelöst. Kritischer Maschinenschaden.
Let's see if he's gonna turn back. We'll launch torpedoes behind him, because I kind of expect he's... Oh, I have no engine. Oh boy. Let's see if we... Let's see if... No. No chance. No chance. No gunpowder at all. Yeah. Tacha's not a ship where you can get caught out. Not much in the way of guns. Iglabas Reich is gonna get absolutely wrecked here. I think we lost this game. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna be team torpedoed. Oh. He got saved by sinking. Oh man. Alright, so someone was asking what was my one ship that I've always had? And this is the other Austro-Hungarian ship in the game. One of the Tegethoff class battleships. Which is the Viribus Unitas. This was the personal... Viribus Unitas is the personal slogan for the Kaiser at the time. Kaiser Franz Josef. This is his, like, Latin slogan. So this ship is named for the Emperor. Or as an homage to the Emperor, the Kaiser. So let's see. We were saying Atago, right? Where is my Atago? So, Atago. Yeah, this is, I think, my oldest favorite ship. I've had this since really basically the very beginning of the game. It's just a great ship. It's like the Takao class was in real life, right? They were all-purpose, do-it-all heavy cruisers. Heavy armament, well-armored, fast. Torpedoes, guns, just really good ships. Excellent cruiser design. The Japanese had some amazing heavy cruiser designs. All right, let's see how long it takes us to get a game. Not too long. 30 seconds. I bet it's going to be a bunch of tier 10 ships, though. Let's see. I don't think we're going to be top tier. Tier 8, unfortunately, sees mostly... Oh. Never mind. We get to be top tier. I was saying before, I always wonder how people come up with these names. His name is Alice in Trailer Park. Like... What was going through your mind when you came up with that? Like, I don't actually think this person's name is Alice, and I don't think they live in a trailer park. But you never know. Yeah, so if you guys are also from Asia or the North America server, there's a very large number of German speakers who play on the European server. So you'll see a lot of German names, and also you'll frequently see German in the chat. It's probably the second most spoken language on the European server. Like, most people speak English to communicate. If they don't, it's probably in German. Sometimes you'll see some French and stuff like that, French or Italian, but predominantly it's going to be German. Like this guy. He's playing a German aircraft carrier and his name is Panzer, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's probably German. He's trying to get destroyed by the AP bombers. Yeah, nice. So Atago doesn't have great anti-aircraft fire, but this is a tier 6 carrier, so these planes aren't as beefy. Now let's just hope that Massachusetts wasn't a very good aim. And we're away. I'm going to switch to armor piercing here just in case this Budioni is going to get spotted. Might be able to just sort of delete him right away. And of course you have just let the Eagle know that I have torpedoes out. And because I'm stealthy, I want to scout for my team. Taking advantage of the fact that Atago is a pretty stealthy ship in this game. Just that, like, stealth wasn't really a thing like for naval combat, but in this game, stealth is incredibly important. Basically, it's basically the way of balancing the classes of ships. Oh, there's a Mogami. I just torped across here just in case there was any destroyers. The one destroyer going to push up and bother my Eagle, but apparently not. I want to shoot this Mogami if I can spot him here. It's a scene up. Duck behind and get hidden here. One fire on the scene up and he put it out instantly. So if we get another fire on him, he won't have any ability to repair his damage. Kind of want him to shoot though. I don't want to give him an easy shot at me. Yes, this is what I was afraid of. But we did get the fire on him, so there's a count. And I think I'm going to be able to angle away just in time. Yeah, okay. So that did work. So, Japanese cruiser things hit and run. Pretty much, weirdly enough, it works fairly similar to their actual philosophy. Sort of very powerful strike force, but quick, get in, get out. It's the way that the Japanese use their heavy cruisers a lot early in the war. We lost a Devonshire. The chat has gone very quiet now. You're either enjoying Atago gameplay or all AFK, one of the two. I can't tell. Also, Alice in the trailer park is our new target. Can't tell who's aiming at me here. It's not Alice, so I'm gonna go ahead and duck behind this just to give myself some extra cover here. Yeah, that works. Nice. Rats, we lost our Kansas. I think this side over here is losing badly. Ooh, yeah, this side is definitely losing badly. We just lost our Eagle as well. We're not doing well here. I'm gonna have to sort of carry a little bit here, if it's possible. Okay, 2 fires, that's good. I don't think he has the ability to put the fires out. So let's just try to pour the damage in and get him finished, if we can. I kind of want him just dead before there's any... Yeah, okay. So it wasn't our fire that killed him, but he did die. Which was important. Same thing, let's torpedo over here just in case the Budione pushes up. Oh. I have AP loaded if he goes broadside. I want to see if he stays spotted here. If he comes around broadside, this corner... There's something in my eye, sorry about that. If he comes around the broadside in this corner... No, he's not. He turned. Alright. He was smart. Unfortunately, he showed broadside to the Gneisenau out here, but... Now he's dead. So I've got the scene up here in the Mogami. We need to win this side. Right, we have 2 choices. We can either go across here. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come across here because I think they're going to push through. So let's just take advantage of the fact that they're going to try to push through. And that this cyclone is rolling in, so I'm going to lose visibility. So I kind of want them running into me, as opposed to me blindly running into people I have no idea where they are. So let's slide across over here. We'll help out the Shores and the Richelieu and the Queen Elizabeth. Because I think they're about to get overloaded. And there's also that destroyer over here, so it'll probably help to have a cruiser to be able to work on the destroyer. Yeah, I was saying chat was very active, and then it got very silent here. So not sure if people just dropped off, lost interest, or what. All right. Yeah, now we're in the cyclones. You just can't see anything. It's kind of frustrating. Like the rain coming down, it's just like complete lack of visibility is a bit painful here. I know that there's a destroyer here. As soon as I'm detected, I'll pop my hydroacoustic search. So I could at least watch out for torpedoes the next couple of minutes. And let's see if we can put pressure... I bet he's coming across this way. I'm looking where he was last spotted, and he was coming this direction. So let's just torpedo this way. Okay, so I am detected. That's the destroyer, because I'm not counter-spotting him. I would counter-spot every other ship in the game that's here. Now I'm detected by the Algerie. I have armor piercing loaded. Yeah. Ouch! I just got shot by my own teammate. Okay, guys, it's a 400 HP cruiser, please. I have much bigger problems to deal with. I have a Tirpitz here. There's the Mogami. I'm sure the Mogami's torpedoed. Man. I'm getting pounded by these secondary guns from the turrets. I think that Mogami is dead from fires. I mean, I'm also in very bad spot here. There's really nothing I can do against this Tirpitz, unfortunately. He's just gonna wear me down with his secondaries. Yeah, I'm dead here, unfortunately. Yeah, that was the end of that. Cyclone's tough. Certain ships excel in it. Anything with radar is amazing in Cyclone. It hurt that we did not have any destroyer left alive, that our destroyer died early. I think this T-61 is just going to wrap this game up. T-61's an interesting ship too, by the way. If you guys have ever seen the history on that specific ship, it was actually a Dutch design. Yeah, oof. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was a Dutch design. It was a class of Dutch destroyers that they were constructing when Rotterdam was overrun. And the Germans put in orders from the shipyard for more ships to be built. They kind of were trying to keep them functioning, and they had keels that were laid down. They scuttled a couple of them, and I think one of them that was actually floatable, they dragged to the UK so the Germans wouldn't get a hold of them. But the dockyard workers worked and effectively never completed any of the ships that any of the destroyer designs that the Germans had ordered. So that ship was like, it was launched but never commissioned, and they eventually dragged it back to Germany. I don't remember which port they dragged it back to. I don't know if it was Hamburg or where they took it back to. But it was never completed. It was bombed then in harbor. This is 1944 at the time. But it would have been probably one of the best German destroyer designs. The Dutch made very good ships. They had excellent destroyer designs. It probably would have had better seakeeping characteristics. They had a lot more experience with like ocean-going navies, and especially smaller craft. Most of the German Z-series destroyer designs were pretty poor seakeeping ships. It doesn't take much to be the best German destroyer design. No, it doesn't. Right on time. Did you only join the channel because you knew I was going to say something bad about German destroyers? Like, it's seriously absolutely perfectly timed. If there is slander of German ship design, it's just your Spidey sense was kicking off. Other people in the chat, Doc's one of the mods, so he is a very the moderators of the channel. He's a very well-known disregard for the concept of Nazi super weapons. Cyclone games always go sideways. Spider sense. So I have to figure out, like, in these live chats and stuff, is there a way for me? What can you do with more like well-known disregard? Right, you were not aware that German ships were the best engineered ships? All of them. All German weapons of war from the Second World War were the best of everything. It's entirely coincidental that Nazi Germany couldn't engineer themselves out of a flash paper bag. Okay, now you're getting harsh. Now you're getting harsh. What am I gonna play here? I played Des Moines earlier. It's kind of all over this. Speaking of, let's play some German ships. Just for you. We'll play Tirpitz. We'll play one of the best engineered battleships ever made. I have no idea who this captain is, but I don't know why you're on my ship. Let's have a good captain. Yes. Conrad is going to be my captain. Conrad will lead me to glory here. Tirpitz. Dirty secret, far more effective career than Bismarck did. Less famous, far more effective. Tied up so many Royal Navy resources. And Royal Air Force resources. And American resources. And Soviet resources. It was very, very effective. I'm not even reading that. Tirpitz. Tirpitz is the only battleship to ever come equipped with scuttling charges on her rudder so that they could scuttle the rudder in case it got stuck. That is, I think, probably correct. Again, German engineering at its finest, though. They realized that there was an issue, and they designed a solution to the issue. I mean, the solution was to yeet the rudder right off the back of the ship, but... Bismarck class had a loo above the prop shafts. I mean, all the better to attract fish with the output. I'm sure there's a specialty toilet you can still order to this day that does that for you. There's no destroyers in this game, but I have torpedoes, so I'm now a big destroyer. Question: how did I get all the ships in the game? By playing a lot. So I'm not sponsored by Wargaming or anything like that. I just do this for fun with my, this is my own personal account. So these are all ships that I earned by playing. If you're pretty good at the game and you sort of know how to manipulate the special events and stuff like that, so that you get a lot of value out of them, it's steamrolls. Once you have like 1 tier 10, the second one is easier, and once you have 2, then 3, 4, etc. So somewhere around like 5-ish or so, it gets substantially easier. Especially if you consistently win, you have a relatively high like winning rate. Because dirty secret is the grind in this game is a lot easier if you win a lot more games. And they really heavily emphasize winning. So if you can go from like winning 50% of your games to winning 55% of your games, you actually dramatically increase your grind. In terms of like getting more ships and stuff like that. It's one thing that they don't advertise. Like Wargaming doesn't really advertise like if you're good at this game, you get a lot more stuff. I think they want to discourage like the collector crowd and stuff like that, which is a huge part of the game too. But like a lot of the premium ships and stuff like that have been available at various times in special events, or they came from special events, or they were prizes for things, etc. Like there's a lot of ways to get stuff in the game. And then of course there's like the armory ships that you can just sort of like earn by playing, right? You get the everyday coal for logging in and stuff like that, and then you can use those to get high tier ships as well. USS Stalls, that's a cool name, by the way. Oh, I feel bad shooting Zaras. Really, I think the prettiest cruiser class ever. Just gorgeous, gorgeous ships. Thanks for the advice. Kaiser's also just whatever my advice is, I would not follow Doc's advice. Oh. Yeah, the Zaras were all beautiful ships, and then they all sort of exploded in a single night. That didn't... Okay, so this is a problem. We have no destroyer, so we have no spotting on this side. So I actually can't see anything. Which is... Boy, I am having island-itis today here. I'm Einschlag. Big hit on the Budyoni. Any advantage to not retraining captains? No. Not really. I use basically... because captain skills are so valuable. So I use just a couple of captains for each line on the ships I play a lot. I don't try to have like a unique captain for each ship. Because getting high tier captains really makes a big difference in this game. Did I anticipate that? Yeah, okay, there you go. Citadel hit on the Zara as well. I'm gonna roleplay being a Queen Elizabeth class here. Shooting Zaras. Yeah, so I would say, especially if you're going up at first, retrain your captains as you go up each line. Just pounding on this guy with my secondaries here. All this smoke, it's so hard to see anything. Good God. Okay. Ouch. This Kansas not dying is causing me serious problems. Please die. There you go. Alright, now I can get undetected. Just have a 19-point captain. Yes. Have Wargaming sponsor you an account. That's the best way. Then you don't have to worry about your captains. Boy, I took so much damage there. I can't see who to shoot at here. All these ships are either in smoke or just, like, all just piled up back here. I took such a beating. Lander. Do you realize you're not in smoke anymore? Wow, that's some... Oh. Hans and the gun crew have been drinking again. Everyone just shooting at me. This feels like Tirpitz's actual service career, by the way. Just being shot at a lot. This lander is still not... Okay, I can't possibly... Hans can't be drinking on the job. There you go. Thank you. Hans and the boys got off the sauce just long enough to get that salvo off. But not too long. Apparently we're back on the sauce, guys. Let's stay angled. I got a Colorado and a Tirpitz behind me here.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to sit here. He's going to set me on fire again. I do have repair party up. So let's just try to do that. And let's duck around this island. Blessed Tirpitz armor, please save me. Why is another ship in smoke torpedoing? Good lord. He reversed. Did you see how much he reversed? He's actually broadside. Well, we healed. Please, no fire. Ouch. That's Italian. That was Italian semi-armor piercing there. Alright, as long as these shells don't catch me on fire, that's always the famous last words. Alright, we're gonna duck out now for just a little while. Stay safe here. We're winning this game, so there's no reason for me to sit in there and take any more punishment than I need to. I'm gonna wait 49 seconds here. Unless there's just an absolute broadside easy shot. Nope, there's not. Okay. The smoke got me. The thing is, if I shoot, I'm dead. Well, I'm detected, so I might as well shoot. Because I don't get my repair back for the 25 seconds here. So, Thank you.
Gegnerischer Kreuzer zerstört.
Zerstört.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Alright, so that was good. And is he shooting at... He's shooting at the Galicinia, okay. Alright. Ooh, that repair came up just in time. This Turpin's over here, though, didn't do very much for the game because he stayed at too far of a range. Now, I mean, I got very close. Like, I traded a ton of HP here. I mean, this is a little bit sketchy, but by being this close in the action, I was able to be far more effective for my team than this guy out here.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Even though it's a tough scenario with the lack of spotting. Like, there's a line in this game between managing the incoming damage by keeping your range to a manageable amount. Like, you don't want to just like straight sail through into the enemy fleet, but I think he probably erred on the other side of it. It's the trickiest thing to learn if you're trying to be good at this game. Ooh. Let's see how this goes here. That should be a good salvo, actually, at max range. No, not a good salvo at all, actually. And this Zara has decked off. So we're gonna win. We have we still have a King George V alive over here. Let's see, we've got, yeah, Ganai's now, King George V, our carrier, Alba. I mean, we have more tonnage, basically, than they can possibly sink, so this game is over. I can't shoot through that gap, but I'll be able to shoot through the next gap.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Repair the ship a little bit. Hans and the gun crew hopefully have slept off whatever the heck they were doing earlier. I thought for sure he would accelerate enough then to be able to shoot over this gap. I guess not. Can I make it over this hill? No. Oh, he was flooding. He got torpedoed.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
From a Duca della Abruzzi. The Duke of Abruzzi. I think that's it for me. I don't know if I'm going to get another shot in this game. I don't think I'm going to see this Zara, and he's got 2 battleships running down on him and an aircraft carrier. So I don't think there's a... I think that's probably the end of my game here. I mean, we're going to win, which is nice, but... Yeah, it's just the Zara left. I don't think there's any chance for me actually getting a chance to hit him. Oh, oh. Oh, he's at the edge of my range. Let's see, I think he's no. No chance that my shells are going to get out there in time. Not bad. I think the Dreadnought medal. Receive damage exceeding 120% of your normal hit points. Yeah. Took a lot of damage in this game. Yeah, well played by our guys now. 30 playing kills. Played really well. Alright, guys. It's Friday evening. I wasn't really planning on streaming for too long here, so I think I'm going to probably jump off. Thanks to everybody who joined in. It was actually like really nice to see this many people jump on the stream on YouTube. So I'll put up a poll on YouTube. Let me give me just a second here. Yeah, I'll put up a poll on YouTube and we'll see if people are more interested in watching some more streams and stuff like that. Right now, obviously, only doing this like randomly, kind of when I feel like it, but maybe we'll do it on a little bit more of a schedule. And yeah, this if you guys haven't seen, hold on, if you haven't seen, this is the t-shirts. So if you've seen them on the channel or whatever else like that, this is the King George V one. one of the quad 14-inch turrets. But there's also Yamato and Bismarck and stuff like that. So if you like the t-shirts, check them out. I think there's links in every one of the videos, probably. I'm not that good at self-promotion, so they might not be there. But I'll put it in the chat here again as well. So if you want to pick one of those up, I think they're relatively inexpensive as well. So, but they're pretty cool. So if you like warships and stuff like that, give them a check. Give them a look up. Check them out or give them a look. English is difficult. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you everybody stopping by. Glad to see so many people from the YouTube community. That was actually pretty fun. Yeah, like I said, I'll put up a poll and see if people are interested in watching more sort of live streaming content on the channel, or if it's just videos that you're interested in. Anyways, catch you guys later. Enjoy your weekend. Have a happy Halloween, and stay safe from the COVID. Bye, guys.